Hello, Keith Rucker here at VintageMachinery.org. So about 2 weeks ago, I had my odds and ends video about the giveaway contest we were going to do with these little lathe tool holders that fit on a Type T3, I think it was, tool holder for a little small lathe. And these were, again, sent to me by Peter Clark, who lives over in the UK. And he didn't have a need for them. I really didn't have a need for them myself. I don't have a lathe really small enough for these. And I said, well, I'm just going to give them away to a viewer. And he was great with that. In fact, he encouraged me to do that. And that's what we're going to do. So I asked people who are interested in doing it to send me an email with their name, address, and a little backstory about why they wanted these or could use them. And I was really surprised with the number of entries that we got. I really, quite honestly, because these are, quite honestly, they're kind of a specialty item. It needs to fit a pretty small lathe. And I know that a lot of my viewers out there probably just didn't have a need for them. But I was pleasantly surprised by the number of people who sent in emails as well as pictures of their lathes and what have you that did need them. And we got a total of 85 people who put their name in the hat to win these. And I got some statistics here. I'll share them with you. So out of those 85 entries, I had entries from 19 different countries. And I'll go through them here. We had Germany, Ireland, the UK. Actually, we had 15 from the UK, Norway, Japan, 2 from Sweden, 10 from Canada, 2 from Israel. We had an entry from Brazil, Australia, Belgium, Denmark, the Netherlands, 2 from the Netherlands, Lithuania, the Ukraine, Australia. Oh, I got Australia twice, so I guess 2 from Australia, South Africa, and France. And then, of course, we also had the United States in there. And in the United States, we had 26 different states represented. 2 from Pennsylvania, 4 from Maryland, Indiana, North Carolina, Maine, 3 from Illinois, Missouri, New Jersey, Wisconsin, Tennessee, Virginia, 2 from Kentucky, 3 from Florida, 2 from Michigan, 2 from Washington, 2 from California, Alabama, 3 from Georgia, Iowa, Kansas, New York, Oregon, Utah, 2 from Massachusetts, Vermont, and Arkansas. So again, 85 entries, and actually that's 18 countries because I had Australia on there twice. I just caught that. But still, a lot of representation from literally all corners of the earth. I knew I'd probably get a lot from the UK because this is kind of a UK item, and I knew some people over in the UK and maybe around in that general area would probably have a greater need for them than maybe some folks in the U.S., or at least may already have a tool post that would hold these. But I was pleasantly surprised by the number of countries and the number of entries. All right, guys, I've got all 85 entries here, all those slips. I've been mixing them up here on the workbench. It's just easier to do it here. I'm going to put them in this Kearney Trekker hat that one of my viewers sent me that I absolutely love. And we're going to drop all the entries into the hat. They have been well mixed up. These little slips of paper are harder to deal with than I thought. Let's get them all in here. Come on, come on, come on. All right, mix them up a little bit more. I'm going to turn my head, and the winner is Matthew Brinsema from State College, Pennsylvania. So Matthew, let me run in the house. I'm going to look up your entry on my computer, and we'll come back out here and see what you said. All right, so we'll be right back. All right, so I've got the entry that Matthew sent in. I'm going to read this to you. I don't think he'll mind, and if he does, Matthew, I apologize. but I don't think there's anything in here that you wouldn't mind sharing with everybody. And it's kind of a neat story. And let me say this too. I read each and every one of the messages that you guys sent me. The last 2 weeks have been crazy at work. I've been traveling a lot, and I just didn't have time to respond to every single one of you guys. But trust me, I read everything. And I'm going to read Matthew's submission right now. And he also sent along some pictures, and we'll kind of mix those in as I'm reading this. It says, hey Keith, just wanted to send you an email for my entry in the Tool Post giveaway. Big fan of your videos. I comment under the YouTube name Matt's Motors, automotive YouTube channel I run. Attached are pictures of me and my lathe, an Atlas 10-inch lathe, 36-inch bed, and a steam engine I am building if you're interested, and I am. It's pretty cool. It's about halfway done at this point. The whole top half is done, although some parts are still temporary. The engine will work by using solenoids to move the intake and exhaust cylinder valves. The solenoids will be controlled by a microcontroller programmed to read signals from an inductive pickup sensor. Pretty high tech. A lot more high tech than any steam engine I've ever worked on. I thought it'd be fun to do because it would let me vary the cutoff, valve lap, and other properties on the fly in a very efficient manner. I'm a PhD student in electrical engineering / physics, so I have some experience programming microcontrollers. All the castings were done in my home foundry and machined on the Atlas lathe or Atlas milling machine. I don't have a picture of that one. Love the videos, Keith. Keep them coming. Exciting to see the new shop coming into fruition. It is a dream of mine to do that, and I am living vicariously through you when watching the videos of your shop updates. In case I win, he put his address down here. So Matthew, congratulations. Nice to see this going to a young person that's interested in playing around the shop, and the pictures of the steam engine are very intriguing to me. Pretty cool stuff, and like I said, pretty high-tech stuff. A mix of the new with the old there, so high-tech sensors and microcontrollers with an old-fashioned steam engine. I kind of like the mix. So anyway, Matthew, I'm going to get these boxed up and in the mail to you just as quick as I can. I'll go ahead and shoot you an email, let you know you've won beforehand in case there's anything we need to do different to handle this. But anyway, and before I get through again, I want to thank each and every one of all the many people that put in for this little drawing. And I had a lot of fun doing this, and I suspect you're probably going to see some similar things like this happen again down the road. So I've got some other things that I think we could probably pass on that you guys might like, and you know, and nothing against this, but this being such a specialized thing, I'm going to maybe try to find something a little bit more general in nature that probably more people could use, and see how many different folks we can get to submit. So anyway, be on the lookout for that. I don't know exactly when I'll do something like that again, but I had fun doing this, so we're going to probably do it again. So anyway, that's all in this video. Thank you guys for watching. Again, thank you to all the people who put in their name in the hat here for the drawing, and we'll talk to you guys again real soon.